Hey, it's been a while. My summer's been absolutely crazy, jam-packed. I've been so busy, but despite how busy I've been, I've still put time aside, even just a little bit of time, to be reading manga. I read through almost the entirety of Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is interesting because it gets a lot of flack for being overhyped, and I would agree that Demon Slayer is definitely overhyped. I don't think there's any argument there for me, but that's not to say that Demon Slayer is a bad series. So I watched the first season of Demon Slayer, I guess it was a couple years ago at this point. It wasn't too long before I started collecting manga. I liked it. I wasn't blown away by it, but I definitely enjoyed watching it. I loved the vibe of the whole thing. I liked the atmosphere, the setting. I liked most of the characters. I wasn't blown away by the story. It was okay, but where it really stood out was the animation and the visuals of the series. So when I started collecting manga, I heard about the Demon Slayer manga, and it was infamous for being one of the few shows where the anime is actually better than the manga. But of course, I wanted to see that for myself. So I've been collecting the Demon Slayer manga as the volumes have been releasing, and with the final volume coming out this month, a few weeks ago, I decided, you know what? It's time that I actually start reading this. And so I did. I read Demon Slayer volumes 1 all the way to 22, I believe. And I didn't record my reactions to it like I've done in some other videos. I didn't think I was gonna make a video on it. I think it's worth talking about. And so here I am. So now here comes the big question. Is the manga better or is the anime better? And honestly, my honest opinion, I like the manga better. Maybe I'm a little biased. I don't watch a whole lot of anime. I much prefer the manga, in case you couldn't tell. But one of the big reasons why I like the manga so much is because I got through the story in my own pacing. And I got through it pretty quick. The first thing that comes to mind is the training arc in Demon Slayer season 1. It feels like that took so long in the anime, but in the manga, it took just a few minutes and I was over with that part of the story. I really like that. I got through the story on my time, you know what I mean? I've heard some people complain about the artwork in the Demon Slayer manga. I don't really know what they're talking about. You can definitely see the progression. The artwork definitely gets better as the story goes along, especially in some of the later volumes. It's actually great. As for the story, it gets way better after where the anime stops. I haven't seen the Demon Slayer movie, so I can't speak for that. But let me tell you guys, season 2 of Demon Slayer was just announced, and when it comes out, it's gonna be hype. So hype. I won't say anything and I won't spoil anything, but this next arc of Demon Slayer is gonna be great. It's action-packed. It's crazy. I was getting hyped just reading the manga. I think it's called the Entertainment District arc. I love the creativity in the characters. Of course, there's the demons, which are a big part of the series, hence the name Demon Slayer. There's lots of creativity that goes into the design of these demons. And the rest of the series is no different. They are very cool. They each have such unique abilities. One thing I really appreciate about Demon Slayer is that how all the demons and all the villains, they have a backstory and there's a reason why they're doing what they're doing. We all love a good villain, and I think Demon Slayer has plenty of those. But you may have heard me mention, I've read Demon Slayer volume 1 to 22. Currently, Demon Slayer is finished at 23 volumes, and that's the last volume of Demon Slayer there is. And I have not read it, but lucky for us, I ordered the final 23rd volume online, and it gets here today. So as soon as it gets here, I'm gonna give it a read, and I'm gonna let you see my reaction to the finale of Demon Slayer. I'm really excited to read it, but yeah, now I just gotta wait for the mail. Oh, and speaking of the devil, or speaking of the demon, here it is. All right, here we go. The final Demon Slayer volume. I'm so excited for this. The volume is a bit thicker than the usual Demon Slayer volumes. It's the end of the series. They don't have enough for a 24th volume. I guess they just jam-pack it all into the 23rd. Yeah, here we go. Without further ado, let's get reading this thing. Oh man, it's done. It's over. It was the final volume of Demon Slayer. This was pretty crazy. The final battle was epic. There's some pretty crazy moments that I wasn't expecting. All in all, I'm very satisfied with the ending of Demon Slayer though. So everything was okay, and I thought that the ending was really good up until the final chapter of Demon Slayer. I don't know. It was weird. I wasn't really into it. I think there's one more chapter than there should have been. I think if they ended it on the second to last chapter, it would have been fine. I would have been happy. I would have been satisfied. I don't know. Some people might like it. I might give it some more thought and change my mind about it. But yeah, I wasn't really into the final chapter of Demon Slayer. But I'm not gonna let that bother me because the ending was crazy. It was awesome. And I mean, I don't know what was up with this final battle, but it really took an Akira twist, if you know what I mean. But whatever, it was still cool. Man, it feels so weird to be finished reading Demon Slayer. I can't believe it's over. I'm really happy with with how the story turned out though. It was such a fun ride, a great adventure. I love the characters. I think my favorite character, I don't think you're allowed to say that the main character is your favorite character. Inosuke was pretty awesome. I think my favorite Hashira has probably got to be Gyu. He's on the cover of volume 5. The water breathing was probably my favorite technique. I'm a water type kind of guy anyways. When I play Pokemon, I always pick Squirtle. He definitely had a really cool story towards the end of the series. And I also liked Shinobu. I thought Shinobu was a pretty cool character. I didn't like her at first though. Once you got more into her story, I thought it was pretty awesome. The other ones were really cool too though. Man, I'm gonna be thinking about the ending for a long time. So let me know what you guys thought. Who was your favorite character? Who was your favorite Hashira? I'm interested to see what other people liked or what they liked about the story. So if for some reason you haven't and you want to check out Demon Slayer for yourself, I'll leave links in the description to where you can get it on Right Stuff, as well as a link to the Demon Slayer box set, which has all the Demon Slayer volumes, as well as some other goodies in there, I'm pretty sure. Personally, since I've been just collecting the single volumes, I'm not going to go for the box set, but that box set do be looking kind of nice though. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. I'm going to post one next week. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ryan, and bye.